Alright guys, so the first thing in this mod that we have to take a look at is the actual direction of the placement. Now, wherever you're going to go ahead and kind of direct yourself is where the dummy's going to look. There's many, I think 16 different type of direction you can place it: straight, a little bit on an angle, backwards, sideways, anything really where you put yourself, that's where you're going to pretty much direct the actual dummy itself. And that's the one thing I find a little cool about this mod, is you can kind of just direct the dummy however much you want it. Now, to actually break it, you have to shift and then left click with an empty hand. So if we go ahead and take a look on the actual damage, you can see when we're hitting the dummy, the actual damage comes up, right? So it's showing us we're doing 1 damage with the fist, and that's pretty much what the target dummy does. It just tells you exactly how much damage it does. Now, you can also equip it with any type of armor you would like: diamond armor, netherite armor, whatever you want. And as you can see, as we're hitting it with our fist, the damage is lower since there is armor activated on the dummy. And that's what I found really cool about this mod, is that you can actually equip. Now, it also says the damage per seconds at the bottom, and also the total damage at the top, which is really, really cool. Now, if you do want to unequip the armor, you just have to shift, right click, shift, right click, shift, right click. Now, it does have to be with an empty hand. As well as, if you want to try out your smite sword, for example, you can actually go ahead and enchant your sword. You can put enchantments on your items to go ahead and test out the damage on the dummy. So if you have like smite, for example, we put smite V on this, and when you equip a mob head, that's the mob it turns into. So you can see we do a lot of damage with a smite V on a skeleton dummy. Again, if you want a zombie dummy, you just put a zombie head and etc., right? Which is really cool because you can dress up the dummy as whatever mob you would like it to be. So you can see here with the smite, we're doing a lot of damage. Now, we are also going to show you guys that critical damage does work as well. You can see we get 23 there. It shows up in red when it's critical damage. Now, we're trying out the sharpness. You can see it's way lower compared to the smite diamond sword. Sharpness V still does a significant amount of damage, but you can tell it's way less than the actual smite V sword. So you can see here we're just equipping it with a zombie head, doing the same thing, and now we're just doing a bow and arrow. I'm just basically showing you guys that you can equip them with whatever head you want, and that's basically how it turns into that mob. Now, if you want to equip it with a sea turtle head, you can go ahead and do that as well, and that's going to act as like a sea turtle shell. It basically acts as upon a water mob. Now, another cool thing about this mod is that you can actually dispense automatically the target dummies, which I find is pretty cool, because you can maybe do some cool redstone contraptions with this mod, because it dispenses dummies, right? So maybe if you're like building a military range or something, that'd be cool. You can also shear these to change the skin. You could also equip a jack-o'-lantern so the sheeps and all the animals run away. Now, you can also put a pillager head or a pillager flag for it to become a pillager. Now, as well as the crafting recipe is basically an armor stand and a hay bale on top, and that's how you go ahead and craft the armor, the dummy. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that, guys. This was just a quick mod review. If you guys enjoyed, give it a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next Joe's mod review. Adios, guys.